So then, moving on to the last section.
Gamer Guy Tim and Movie Man Sam.
So Sam is known to love movies with a passion, and I love video games. So, Sam, you want to talk about some movie stuff?
Yeah, no, you know what? The other day I was, surfing the YouTubes, and I came across the new Rogue One trailer. What's up, fam?
Have you seen it, Christian?
I have an Oreo in my mouth.
Okay, that's
Give me your opinion!
So, I'm actually, I'm not a big fan of a lot of movies, but, pretty big fan of Star Wars, and the Rogue One trailer looks awesome.
Doesn't it?
Now, hopefully, they, Episode 7 was pretty good, and, I feel like Lucasfilms is doing a pretty good job so far.
Because it doesn't have George Lucas.
But, the Suicide Squad trailer looked amazing, but then the film was a letdown.
Okay.
Which is why I'm hoping, now, I used to think, usually, good trailer, that's gonna be a great film, and it usually was, but Suicide Squad was, the first big letdown, so now whenever I see a good trailer, I'm kind of on edge a little bit.
Alright, well, let me help you.
But like I said, I feel like Rogue One is gonna be a really good film.
Yes, but just to, help you rest easy at night, Batman vs. Superman, I went back and looked at a trailer for it, and I watched it and I was like, this looks like an awesome movie, even though I've seen it already.
Batman vs. Superman sucked.
And it sucked. And I'm sorry, anybody who's listening who loved the movie.
Really, the one problem I have with that film was, the end, spoiler alert.
Yeah,
Spoilers, cover your ears.
If you haven't seen Batman vs. Superman, go and watch it, and then come back to this podcast.
Just pause it right here, right now.
And go watch it, actually go, you know what, get the Ultimate Edition. I think that was I haven't watched it yet, but I think it's 30 more minutes on a 3-hour
30 more minutes of disappointment.
Just like my past relationships.
So, the problem...
that's
So, the problem...
This is the first episode, man. We don't need to go there.
Can I talk? Okay. The Martha part,
no, you can't talk.
Everybody hates that. Because it's Batman's about to kill Superman. It's you're gonna let them kill Martha.
Why'd you say that?
Why'd you say that name? That's just... that was my biggest problem with the film.
I've read so many things where it's no, that was actually genius, and here's why. And then I read it, I'm like, you guys... It was so dumb.
It was
so dumb. I mean, this guy, Batman, at one point, he says, if there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty. And then he says, Martha, and he stops. I'm just you had the fiery passion of 1,000 suns to kill this son of a bitch.
Yeah, not to mention throughout the movie, they're just setting up this Martha so hard because they give so many flashbacks to the dead parents.
Yeah.
It's we get it. We know his parents are dead. Everybody knows that.
Did Bruce Wayne's parents die?
Everybody knows that.
Why didn't we spoiler alert? Oh my god!
Spoiler alert. Okay. We're gonna have to cut that part, guys.
Yeah, oh shit.
And nobody can know. We just spoiled the entire Batman franchise.
You know what? Batman's dead at this point. Batman is dead.
Spoiler alert from the new Batman film. The Justice League film, Batman actually dies with Superman.
Because guess what? He's a human! With gods! How is he not dead?
You were talking...
Actually, there is a film theory on those. You should probably watch that.
Wait, is that the one where Batman can defeat Superman?
Yeah.
Through science and...
Yeah, it makes a lot
He made
of
that
sense.
before it came out, which I was yes.
It makes
Anyways, you were talking about the Batman vs. Superman trailer?
Right. So I went back and I watched that, and I was like, okay, from the trailer aspect, it looks like a great movie, but then actually the movie sucked. Like you said, Suicide Squad, same thing.
Which the Suicide Squad trailer was so good.
Yeah,
it was so good.
That second one, that was such a good trailer.
So good.
I loved it, but the problem was it actually there was stuff in the trailer that wasn't in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, if you go back and watch the trailer, you'll see there are certain scenes where
I also feel like when I was watching Suicide Squad, spoiler alert, I'm not sure, but
there might be.
There's that one scene where Harley Quinn breaks the window and steals something, and she's like, "What? We're bad guys." In the trailer, that worked amazing.
Yeah.
In the film, they just tossed that in.
It
had no other premise for that scene, but just
to be there.
Yeah, I just felt like they were that worked in the trailer. Everybody loved it, so we're just gonna toss it into the movie, but it didn't fit at all.
But anyways, back to what I was saying. I would say don't judge trailers that aren't part of the DC universe. Don't do it because like they seem like they're really good at making trailers. I think.
Wait, don't trust trailers that aren't in the DC universe?
Yeah, so like Rogue One,
Mm-hmm.
I would rest easy at night knowing.
You said don't trust trailers
Trust trailers that are not
in the
Yeah,
DC
I'm
universe.
confused.
Yeah, so don't
trust DC.
don't trust DC. That's
Trailers,
what I mean. That's
trailers.
yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe not even trust their movies.
Yeah, I mean, so far they're like they haven't been shooting high.
No, I will say like Suicide Squad might have been disappointing, but I mean I don't regret seeing it.
Oh no,
No,
I still think it was
which
good
you know,
enough to
there's
go
still
see.
parts I enjoyed of it,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you know Harley Quinn, Deadshot. You know, like
Amanda
they
Waller.
did their characters.
Yeah, she was such.
I
she's
hated her so
dick,
much.
but like she's fun.
She's spoiler alert. She should have died in the end. Like
Yeah.
she should have not lived. That was
She just
BS.
shows up. She's like, I can still kill you, and I was like,
That's
my bad. That was.
fair. We'll have to censor that now.
we-
Oh gosh.
God. We're shooting for like ages 4 to 6 here. Aren't we?
Right.
But anyways, yeah. So you know, Rogue One, and you look back at the Force Awakens trailers; those were great too. And then the movie was great.
Which my only problem with Episode 7 was it was wash and repeat from Episode 4.
Okay, fair point.
But they did do a great job at it. Like
Yeah,
that's the
I mean,
thing.
like it was.
If it works, don't stop using it.
Yeah,
like
if
that's
it
the
ain't
thing.
broke, don't fix it.
And they
Yeah.
know who they're targeting. They're targeting the hardcore fans who have been waiting years to
Yeah,
see another
and
movie.
which I went and saw that on opening night, and people were there like 4 hours early to get the best seats in the theater.
I'm not
surprised
gonna
they
lie,
weren't there
I showed
earlier.
up 2 hours early and it was like -5 degrees outside, and I forgot a jacket.
I showed up like 2 hours early too, but it was inside. We were watching it at the IMAX theater, so we were inside
You
in
were at the
line.
IMAX theater?
Yeah, we saw an IMAX.
You were there opening night?
Yeah.
I was there opening night.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
How did-
small world after all.
No, I was at the night after opening night.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Yeah.
Way to
Because
get
I was seeing with all my family, or like all my siblings,
Yeah.
and that was the night they got, like, my brother actually drove down from Wisconsin to see the movie with us.
Yeah.
Like, that's how hyped he was for it.
Yeah,
Which is pretty awesome. But,
yeah.
yeah.
So
The
anyway,
IMAX in Indy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's when I saw that. Okay.
but yeah,
Anyways, yeah, episode 7 was pretty great.
yeah. So and then you saw that from the trailers,
Mhm.
and then the movie was great. So I think these trailers are good. I think the movie's gonna be great. So don't worry about it.
Rogue One. It's
I
got
think
the
it's
seal-
kind of
it's
cool.
got seal of approval from
Yeah.
Sam. It's gonna be great.
That's right.
I think
Same
it'll be a
to-
good movie also because it gives a little more backstory to
Mhm.
like the original Star
Trilogy,
Wars movies.
yeah.
So where like how did they get the
Mhm.
plans for the blueprints for the Death Star? So like
I really hope now that they make episode 7, we know they're gonna make 9 and 10
they
or
will.
8 and 9.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
But I really hope the Rogue One isn't like they're gonna make 3 prequels again, because then like they're doomed to suck.
I mean,
you know.
no, I don't think it will be 3 prequels. I think I heard it somewhere that like the next one's gonna be like a Han Solo movie.
Oh yeah, I heard
So
that.
it's gonna go back more backstory to the original.
But I
Yeah.
do like how they're not just releasing episode 7 then 8 and 9. They are just jumping around a little bit in the film franchise and getting more out there. I
Yeah.
think that's fun.
You know, but I am kind of a diehard Star Wars fan, and like it is so hard to wait so long for
it's
movies.
so long.
It's just it hurts me
Especially
physically
with that cliffhanger in episode 7.
when you finally see Luke Skywalker.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't,
If
seen
they haven't seen it
if you
by
haven't
now,
seen the
it's in
movie
red
yet,
box.
then-
If you
It's
are
in
one of the
red box.
7 people
on the earth, you haven't seen
haven't
it.
seen this movie. I mean, even if you
Like-
are like Star Trek, not Star Wars guy, you've seen
You
this movie.
probably, yeah.
And if you are that person,
But
we are
because
no
like
longer
on the
friends.
night I saw it,
I need you to stop listening right now.
on the night I saw it with the cliffhanger, right then I was like, when's the next film coming out? I want to see
I wanted
it.
I wanted to start right after that.
Right? But like, it's been almost, has it been a year now since it came out?
Almost. It'll be
Has it-
And we still haven't got a
It
film.
was December, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was this.
Yeah, 'cause it was
last
cold.
year.
So not quite yet, but it's
Almost a
getting
year and we still haven't gotten another film, which, yeah.
Guys,
I mean,
you
that's-
waited like how much time since like the original trilogy, not the
Oh, gosh,
not
like-
the prequel.
many.
Gosh, like
but no one
20
really,
years.
no one really
Yeah.
knew there was going to be another Star Wars. Now we
Yeah.
know, and it's like,
Good
ugh.
point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Because, I mean, episode 6 was a great way to,
Yeah.
like, end the
It was a
series.
good
But then they came back with, like,
1, 2,
surprise,
and
episode
3.
7.
Jar Jar Binks to shit all over the good stuff.
See, everybody hated Jar Jar Binks. I thought I
He's
kind of
just
liked him.
annoying.
I
He's
kind of
just
liked him. I'm
annoying.
not gonna lie.
Oh god, when did this turn into a Star Wars talk?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess I can ask a question about some games here if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Have you guys gotten into VR gaming at all, or know anything about it?
The only time I have done VR was at Best Buy.
Oh, like with the Samsung Gear? That's not the same as gaming VR.
I know, but like it was just like the little bit like you put it up to your face and you look around. That's all I've done.
Anyways, I'm really psyched for gaming VR, and my rich brother, he recently bought a Vive, which is one of the I think it's the best VR headset out there.
The HTC one.
Yeah, the HTC Vive. And he's been playing around with it. He lives in Wisconsin. He's playing around with it, and then he's been sending us like some videos and stuff from it. And I'm like, geez, I want that to play it so bad. So hopefully, whenever he comes down for like Thanksgiving or something, he'll bring that, and I'll get to try it out because I want to try out VR gaming so much. It looks so much fun, especially like a bunch of the games on it. They're so cool.
Yeah.
There's this one game that he has been playing. It's called Tilt Brush. It's basically Microsoft Paint in 3D in VR. So you've got, for the VR, you've got like the headset, and then you've got two controllers, one for your hand. And so then when you're in there, you can walk around in like a little circle, and your two controllers act as paintbrushes, so you can paint in 3D in VR.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually
I have
really
seen people use that before, and it looks amazing.
Which is awesome. Like... And so I'm just really excited for VR gaming, honestly.
Definitely.
Yeah, I've never really actually personally experienced VR gaming, but I have watched a lot of people use it. My favorite use for it is with the horror genre games.
Oh my gosh.
Because it I'm
that
I'm
genre's
a wimp
gonna take
anyway.
off.
I can't play through a minute of a horror game.
But
so like when I see people using a VR headset and playing some of these games, like I'm on my laptop and I'm still jumping. I was like, I can't imagine what it's like for them to actually like. Feel
I had an idea the other day. This is copy trademark. Nobody else can use it. So you know how we used to have like when video games weren't like home consoles, you had to go to an arcade to play them, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, you know where I'm going with this. VR it's like $800 for a headset, which for the average.
What VR are you getting?
The HTC Vive is $800.
No, are you serious?
I am serious. For average consumers, we can't pay that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to have a pretty beefy PC to run something like that.
Yeah.
Like your MacBook isn't gonna run it. Like that's the thing.
Unfortunately.
So it's pretty costly. So I was thinking, what if we like sort of resurged the arcade business, but we had a VR arcade where people could come in, pay like $1 or like 50 cents, and they get to play a VR game for like a couple minutes. Because that would be affordable.
Yeah, it would be really cool. But I thought you were going in the direction of like VR needs to set up like an app or a game where you actually like go into an arcade in the VR and you can like play games.
That'd be pretty cool.
I do not agree with that.
There's probably a simulator that exists like that.
That's literally like Video Game Plane Simulator 2016.
You can like go and play Pac-Man in VR.
You're playing a game in a game.
You're playing an arcade simulator to play Pac-Man on a VR headset.
Or you could go to like your local like laser tag and like play like.
But I still think like a VR arcade would be cool because I want to play VR games, but like and that'd be kind of cool because like arcades were cool back in the day. You get like all your friends together after school. You go to the arcade, play some games.
There's this one place
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. There's this one place down in Florida. It was really cool. One day we went over there. We spent like 6 or 7 hours just in the place. They had all these old arcade games. Pac-Man, Dig Dug, that Galaxy one.
Dig Dug was my game, man.
Dude. And then we had a couple favorites. Mortal Kombat.
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had all of them, dude. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them. And then we were like, we would challenge our dad to play Miss Pac-Man. Dude, that would get hyped. I mean, we would like it would get to the nail biting, like only a few thousand points away from beating dad, and then we never could, obviously, but like
Miss Pac-Man, what a game,
dude! Right?
I'm still an original Pac-Man fan personally, but
I mean, it's a good one, but like I feel like Miss Pac-Man has more like I don't know. It's like easier to maneuver and like, in a sense, more fun to play.
Yeah, that's fair. Arcade games, man, like Asteroids.
Dude,
this is another good one.
I feel that. And then Mario, like the original Mario.
That was not an arcade game.
I know, but we're talking about old games.
But
so, and you know, you got a sweet ass wall that has.
Yeah,
Mario
for those of you that don't know, I have this gaming mural in our like arcade where we do all of our gaming, and it's got Mario along the bottom, and then Pac-Man in the middle, and Asteroids along the top, and it's like this huge gaming mural, and it's pretty awesome. My older brothers originally made it, and then I've sort of inherited it since then.
It's awesome.
So.
In the center's Pac-Man. On the bottom half is
yeah, and it's not just like little. It's like
oh no, it's like
Pac-Man goes from the floor to the ceiling, full size. Like it is crazy.
It's awesome.
So they did a great job on it. Shout out to my brothers.
Great job, brothers. All right, but yeah, I got a question though. You guys watching Rick and Morty?
I did watch both seasons.
Yeah,
hardcore.
Third season coming.
I'm ready for the third season.
Right, Christian? How about you?
I have no idea what that even is.
You don't,
what? Oh my gosh!
Are you actually serious?
When you get home, look up Rick and Morty. Watch it. It is. Yeah. It's an animated like sci-fi series, and it's hilarious. It's amazing. I love it so much.
It's so. It's like okay. Imagine you're watching Back to the Future, but it's animated. 22 minutes long episodes.
Doc is an alcoholic.
Doc.
I've never seen Back to the Future.
Oh my!
Are you kidding me?
I've only ever seen the second one. So.
Are you kidding me? Ha! You both suck.
I know. It's one of those films that I never got to watch when I was like younger, and I want to go back and have like a night where I watch all of them. You know.
Well, we gotta do.
Same with Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen any Lord of the Rings.
Okay, that's a
what?
sin.
Okay, but
or no. Like Harry Potter.
Okay, I understand that.
I don't. I love Harry
Potter.
Well,
I love Harry Potter.
Guys, like I just don't watch that many films, you know.
Well, okay, that's fair. But I mean that's fair, but everything. But like, I feel like you would be the guy who would like watch Lord of the Rings.
I mean, you do have two swords mounted on your ceiling.
Yeah, seriously,
that's true.
Seriously,
although Lord of the Rings doesn't involve samurai swords, but
or what is that like fencing? Is that a fencing sword?
No.
What's it called? I don't know.
Is there a special name for it?
There is.
Right.
It's not a fencing sword. It's like just a normal sword.
Yeah, it's like a.
It's actually like a curved blade. Like it's like a squiggle.
Oh, is it really?
It's really weird.
That is weird. But no, yeah, dude, you gotta go check out.
If we have a movie night and go back and like watch this stuff, I would so do that.
Dude, we got to do that sometime. I mean, obviously not with Christian because he's leaving soon.
Well, we've still got like a week or something.
Oh my God! There's a deer.
Yes, we live in the forest.
Yes.
There are deer in my backyard all the time.
It is. Oh, and it's pissing.
It is.
Right out. Woo! Woo! Great job, man. You got an audience.
Oh, there's two!
Oh, shit.
It's a baby.
Oh, guys, watch out. My dog is probably going to eat them.
Oh.
Or
there's so many! There's 4 of them! Oh my God! There were 2 babies.
I'm waiting to see Roxy just come out of nowhere and
I
just
don't know
eat
where
one.
she's at.
Probably eating one already.
Are you kidding me?
I love animals, guys.
That was like my favorite thing today.
That made Sam's day.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I still got like 2 weeks here, so.
Okay, well, we've got time.
I got plenty of time.
Like, if you just have a movie night some night, Sam, gosh.
At my house where my parents won't allow you guys to come anymore.
I mean, or you can have a movie night at my house. You just have to, like, get the movies and stuff.
Well, yeah, alright, that's
I mean, we've got surround sound speakers down here and a flat screen, so.
Why do we do this? Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
And 2 couches, so we got plenty of room.
Yeah, really. But yeah. Any more from Gamer Guy Tim?
I'm good. You good?
I'm all juiced out.
I guess.
Yeah.
See you on the next episode.
Yeah. Thank you, Christian, so much for coming in.
Yes, thanks for coming out.
This has been
first
really
guest,
fun. Yeah.
Inaugural.
The best guest probably you'll ever have. Just throwing that.
That's
out there.
debatable.
I mean, yeah,
not debatable. It's the truth.
Yeah, that's fair.
For all our fans out there, if you don't have a hammock, make sure you buy one because it is the best relaxation you'll ever have in your life.
Especially them suicide ones that we're coming out with.
The new suicide hammock.
Victor doesn't have a patent on hammocks.
Die in comfort.
Copyrighted and trademarked.
Yes. All right. That was great.
Yeah. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, listening to us ramble about, whatever.
Random crap.
Yeah.
And we'll see you on the next episode.
Alrighty. See you later.